All right, everybody, we are super excited to be joined by the one and only Ozzie Newsome, Executive Vice President with the Ravens. Hell of a player, especially at Alabama. Ozzie, number one, first off, I want to thank you for coming on the show. But second off, just talk about the importance of this weekend, what it means with the Senior Bowl, with the inductees, and how important the Senior Bowl is to help guys elevate their careers and get them to be able to be seen.
Well, number one, it starts with the game.
Yeah.
You know, it's the premier game. Every year, every GM, a lot of the head coaches, and even some owners come down because we have the NFL coaches coaching the game. So we get a chance to truly evaluate the players. The agents like to send in their players here because they know they'll be taken very good care of. So this is a marquee game. It's a game that belongs in Mobile, Alabama. And I'm happy to have been able to play in the game, but now to come back and participate in the Hall of Fame event.
Yeah, it's definitely full circle. And, you know, Ozzie, again, you are considered one of the best drafters. I know you're a humble guy, one of the best evaluators of talent that there are. And we've seen you be able to, go through different drafts. And I'm not asking for the secret sauce. I wouldn't ask, McDonald's how they make mag sauce. But, is there anything you can give us, or maybe the audience, about what helps you when you're evaluating? Is there something, is it more on the field, off the field? Is there some sort of key ingredient?
Hire good scouts.
There you go. Hire good scouts. That's a smart man.
You hire good scouts. You give them the opportunity. Our Southeast scout is the general manager or the director of college for the Southeast. Okay. He's in control. He got to get us all that information. So we hire, but what we do, we bring those guys in, with Bill Belichick with that 2020. So we start them out, we bring them through our system, they learn the way we do it, and eventually they become area scouts for us, and they are in charge, and they bring that information back to us. So it makes it not easy, but make it easier for us to make good decisions.
Well, so you guys got a great farm system.
Exactly right. Yeah, and you could tell we've probably had 4 or 5 general managers have came through, 4 or 5 head coaches have came through since we've been in Baltimore. So, yes, we have. But the key thing is we got 2 Super Bowl wins.
There you go. Yes, sir. There you go. Yes, sir. The last question I want to ask you. Alabama, I gotta switch it to college for a second. You played for a coach that was pretty good there at Alabama.
Yep.
Watching what Saban has done from the era that you played and watching it now, just how impressive has it been for you?
It is. It's equal to what we did when I was there, when Coach Brown was there. But the thing about that the both of them had in common, that the team is the most important thing. There's no one that's more important than the team. They set the tone. They get players to understand what they need to do week in and week out in preparation, and then on game day they go out there. But nothing's more important than the team. It was for that with Coach Bryant, and it's with that with Nick Saban.
Without a doubt, I could talk to Scott that.
Definitely, and it's an honor to sit with you because you played with my father-in-law, Mr. Richard Todd.
Yes, I did. I played with Richard.
Every time I'm with him, he says something kind about you. Talk about playing for Alabama back in the day. Do you have any stories with Coach Bryant that you can share? Mostly like life lessons that helped you become the man you are now?
It was. Because, every day when you went in there, if you wasn't 10 minutes early, you were late.
Sure.
So number one, you understand the importance of being at a place and being there on time. But you understand how important it is for the person next to you. How it's important for him to do his job and how he's counting on you to do your job. And you know what? At Alabama, it wasn't no black players. It was no white players. We were Alabama football players.
Sir.
So, that's why we enjoy it. We played there, and the number one thing, we wanted to win the SEC. We wanted to go to the bowl game. We wanted to win a national championship. Those were the 3 goals each year, every year, and it hadn't changed with Coach Saban.
Not much has changed, right? All right, so I'm going to get you to tell me some Richard Todd stories off air. That's what I really want to hear, so I can take something back home.
Well, I'll tell you a good one. I was up home in September. My mom had passed. Richard came by to see me, and I was telling them about the Orange Bowl game we played with my freshman year. And I go, man, I think I dropped a touchdown pass. And Richard looked at me, but I threw 2 interceptions. I said, okay, I get it.
There you go. Oh, no, that's fantastic. But I know you're a busy man. We really appreciate having you. We'd love to have you on again. Blaine, you got anything?
Yeah, I would Lamar Jackson, when he got drafted, there was a lot of knocks on him. They wasn't the best thrower. How's it been to watch Lamar Jackson grow, not only as a quarterback, but as a person as well?
Well, number one, he's a great leader, and he's a great person, and he's an outstanding worker.
Yeah.
And he knew what he needed to get better at, but he did not forget what he's good at.
Yeah.
He didn't want to forsake trying to become a great passer to give up all the athleticism.
Yeah.
because he's a threat.
He is.
I mean, he keeps defensive honest by the way he plays, but he's grown. I mean, we had him for the 3 days in minicamp, and you could see how he's grown because I think he's thirsty because he missed those last 6 games last year.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. Well, Ozzie, I appreciate you joining us. We'd love to have you again, and good luck this season. I know you guys
Well,
are going to
thank you guys. I enjoyed chatting with you.
Definitely.
Yeah, as long as y'all keep it quick, I can always come back.
Yes, sir. We got it. We got it.
If you like that content, go ahead and subscribe because we're going to be balling every day on Crane & Company. Hit that like button while you're at it and go ahead and smash it like Derrick Henry on an ISO run.